Hello, sisterhood. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing good. I just finished just a hair under 4 mile run, and I wanted to jump on here for our weekly live Q&A with your health coach. And I've got a question from someone this morning that I'm going to cover, but I want to remind you, I'm here every Tuesday morning to answer your questions, and I know you have them. So don't forget to either comment or DM me. You can leave them in the comments right here on this live stream as you're watching, but pretend you had me for an hour and we were going to sit in my office and talk about your wellness. What questions would you have? This is like free coaching for you guys. So get those questions to me because I'm here for it. And I will add them to the list of ongoing questions. And as I get more, I keep adding. And at some point I get to your question as well. So please think about it. Is it about foods that you're eating? Is it about weight loss that you're trying to achieve? Workouts you're questioning? You've got some sleep questions for me, stress management. You know, I cover all the things as a holistic health coach. So bring me those questions so I can keep answering them. And thank you. Now, as you're watching this, do me a favor and type in the comments if you're watching it live or on the replay, and thank you. And let's get to this week's question. So this week's question came from Lisa, and Lisa wanted to know, she's on a weight loss journey, and she was asking me, what are my favorite low-fat dairy options? And I'm so glad you asked this, Lisa, because it's so good. I am not actually a proponent of low-fat dairy. Now, one disclaimer here, couple. Obviously, I'm not a medical doctor. If you've got like gallbladder issues, you've had your gallbladder removed, things like that, or for any reason your doctor's like, do not have full-fat dairy, then please follow your doctor's orders. But for the rest of us, and in general, low-fat dairy is not doing you any favors. We actually need fat in our diet. It's got to be the good quality fats, and we're going to talk about that in a moment, some ideas for you, but low fat's not doing you any favors. I can remember years ago, before I got into health coaching, although I was starting to get more and more interested in health and wellness, I remember having a conversation with someone about, I don't know, something we were going to eat for lunch or something. She goes, oh yeah, I can't have that, I don't eat avocado, I'm trying to lose weight. And although I didn't know everything that I knew or that I know now about nutrition, it really struck me. I was like, really? God, first of all, avocados are amazing. And are you sure? But she didn't want to eat them because they were high in fat and high in calories, which we covered the calorie thing recently. So hopefully I've given you food for thought there. But God, avocados are a great source of healthy fats. But why do we want full fat dairy and healthy fats? A few reasons. So our bodies need fat, our organs, our systems need quality fat to run optimally. Plus, when you get enough healthy fats in your diet, it helps you stay fuller longer. One of the things about really good optimal wellness, and for those of you on a weight loss journey, keeping a stable blood sugar level is really critical. And high quality fats help you avoid that blood sugar spike and crash. We all know how that feels, right? So healthy fats are going to help you keep stable. It's going to help you feel fuller longer, so you don't feel like you have to snack between meals. Because unless you're hungry, physically hungry, you do not need to be snacking. That's another topic for another day. Also, it helps boost your metabolism. So what healthy fats am I talking about? I am definitely talking about avocados. I am talking about full fat dairy. Here's the other thing to know. The next time you feel tempted to go for a low fat dairy product, flip it over and read your label. Read the label, because when they take the fat out of it, they have to do something. They have to add something to make up for the flavor and for the texture. Hey, Becca, good to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. So they have to put something in there, and oftentimes it's sugar or some other chemical things that are not doing you any favors. So please go full fat dairy, full fat cheese, full fat yogurts, all of those things. It really is going to benefit you, whether you're on a weight loss journey or not, just your overall health, okay? So yes to full fat dairy. Doing a little history lesson, nutrition history lesson. I remember discovering or learning this in nutrition school, and I was like, what the? So many years ago, when heart attacks were on the rise, heart disease was on the rise in the US, I think, if I remember correctly, it was several politicians actually in Washington, D.C. were succumbing to heart disease. And so I was like, well, we got to do something about this. So they started putting out the call to let's do some research. What's going on? Here's the thing. Sugar came up as something that was not doing us any favors. And they thought dietary fats also were a problem. Well, the sugar industry didn't want to lose customers, so they really pushed hard to get the focus off of them and onto dietary fats. And that is one of the big reasons why the whole low-fat craze started. For goodness sakes. Now we know years later, sugar was the problem, okay? And I'm not saying no sugar ever. I'm just saying it wasn't full-fat dairy, you guys. It just wasn't. So again, if you're like, yeah, I don't know, I've got this favorite low-fat whatever, flip that carton over. The front of the carton is all the marketing, on the back is your reality. Okay, so read the labels and see what did they put in instead of the full fat to make it taste palatable, because they need repeat customers. If it's got a label, they want a repeat customer. Okay, so full fat dairy, avocados, the whole egg. There's another one. So the belief for a long time was that, ooh, the egg yolk, that's bad for the cholesterol, that's not good or whatever. More recent research has shown that actually it doesn't affect that bad cholesterol that we don't want to get all jacked up, right? It's actually good for us. A whole egg is phenomenal nutrition, okay? Including healthy fat, protein, all the things. Looking at my notes, because you guys, no notes? Maybe I forget. So nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, those things are all healthy fats. Enjoy them. They're good for you. I promise. Okay. So how great is that? One less thing on your list that you're like, oh no, I can't. Okay. So again, do I have a favorite low-fat dairy option? I don't. I always recommend full-fat dairy. And of course, if your doctor's like, you don't have a gallbladder anymore, you can't do that, that's a different conversation. So I hope you find that helpful. Keep thinking and sending in your questions for me. I'm here for all of them. And now I gotta go take a shower, you guys. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye.